Because black men, whether you're in Washington, California, Florida, Georgia, Tennessee, are not checking for us in the same way that we're checking for them. Like I said, it just don't get no better than black love.
Battle is super complicated.
I need a man. I'd like to rant today about dating in Seattle. I have met so many types of men, it's ridiculous. Second of all, I thought he was gay, okay? He could be bi, but I thought he was gay.
I'm tired of getting to know people.
Dating in Seattle as a plus size black woman is very ghetto because majority of the men that try to talk to me are just fetishizing.
Okay, I just got done watching 2 videos about relationships, and dating as a black woman in Seattle. Now, as a black woman that's been up in Seattle about 5 or 6 years, I can tell you that dating in Seattle sucks. Especially if you're going to pigeon yourself whole to only black men. Because black men, whether you're in Washington, California, Florida, Georgia, Tennessee, are not checking for us in the same way that we're checking for them. We are in our era where we are trying to get married, you're trying to have children. If you don't have children, you have graduated college, you've gotten your master's, you've got your degrees, you're settled in your career, and it's time for the next stage, which is marriage. But it seems like black men are not checking for us in the same way that we are for them. The video that I just watched, the girl said in a study that black women would rather date down.
See, you did it all wrong. I know mama told you, mama said, take your time, young girl. Well, actually, it's young man, but still. Men aren't trying to get women who got the bag first and now is looking to settle down. It doesn't work like that. You should have grown up learning to be a wife. That's not the only thing you'll be doing. I repeat, that's not the only thing you'll be doing. You'll learn to get a career as well, but you learn that first. Like you grow up, your mother teaching you how to bake, showing you how to do different things. So what happened? And you learn that from young. You learn how to do certain things. You see your mother with your father, and that's how you'll treat a man. That's what men want. And the ball has been dropped, but let me let her tell it. Let me let her finish explaining herself.
Down than marry outside their race. Which is crazy to me because we would rather give up our non-negotiables, whether that means that he has multiple children with multiple women, whether that means that he is making less money than you, whether that means that he is living home with his mama. You would rather give up those non-negotiables than date someone outside of your race that has or is exceeding your standards. Myself included. Even now, me dating outside of my race, I'm thinking like, am I settling? Because the epitome of love is black love. So it's like, am I cutting myself short? The way that have you ever seen a black man walk into a room? The way that he smells, the way that it don't get no better than a black man. But if they're not checking for us in the same way that we're checking for them, if they're not marrying us at the same rate that other races are marrying other women, baby, what has got us in this chokehold? I don't understand. Especially dating in Seattle, when the black women are very slim and the black men are very slim. They're not checking for us, baby. Why are we checking for them? And I understand it. Like I said, it just don't get no better than black love. But at the end of the day, when we are ready to be committed and to be somebody's P31, I say go where we are loved. And if that is a white man, an Arab man, a Mexican man, a Japanese man, go where you love, baby.
That's fine. And you know what's funny? Some of them will date you, but most of them won't. You're stuck with us. And a lot of times, you're destined to die alone. I don't want to put that on you. I'm not saying that's definitely going to happen, but with the way you've gone your life, your mama led you astray. Yes, I know it's shocking to find out, but your mama, and if your dad, if you had one, because that can happen too. A papa can lead you the wrong way. And that's how. But they let you astray.
In Seattle is super complicated because here's the thing. I'm a dark skin. My mother's a dark skin.
Congratulations.
Oh, my son. And this is why it's hard dating as a
What do you
dark
mean?
skin.
I said congratulations.
Because you hear that? I'm a dark skin. My mother's a dark skin.
No, I said congratulations.
Congratulations for being a dark skin.
Yeah.
What did you mean by that? Let's unpack that.
It's a beautiful thing.
Why? Exactly. Let's.
I have an answer, but I feel like the way you asked me made me not want to answer it.
Okay, I want to hear it.
Man said it's a beautiful thing. When I was younger, I used to feel that way too, right? I used to always wonder why I'm not dark. I mean, I shouldn't be reflecting. But what I'm saying is this. The man admired your skin. Maybe you should date him, right? Look, if you're down and out and if he's single, date him. Shoot your shot. Oh, you probably don't know how to.
I need a man. I'd like to rant today about dating in Seattle. Dating in Seattle has been an experience. I have met so many types of men, it's ridiculous. It's come to my attention that some women in Seattle pay for their man. They pay on dates here, they take charge here. I'm not used to that, and I'm never gonna be used to that. The first guy I ever tried to talk to here he was really cute, I can't lie, like he was adorable. But like they just do weird things here, like mind you, it was their first time hanging out. And he just casually says, like, oh yeah, it's my birthday in 3 hours. And I'm like, why are you spending your birthday with a stranger? It was kind of cute though. We counted down together.
Oh, she's an airhead.
We were talking, but I was like, I would never in my life spend the night on my birthday with a stranger. You know?
What?
Like, what if I robbed
You what?
The next guy I tried to talk
loopy.
to was a bartender here. And let me tell you this is so Legos coded, but he would literally be in my DMs or like messaging me all this sexy stuff just to be.
I'm sorry, your features and your voice is very strong and you look like a man. And you getting dates. How are you struggling? That's going to be some of their problems. Actually, all across the board. It's not that they can't get men. Choices. Too much choices. Let's listen up.
So flat in person. Like I've never seen such an awkward switch up. I think a lot of people here have social anxiety. I don't blame them. Like living in the Pacific Northwest, why wouldn't you be anxious all the time? But the main story I want to talk about, it was actually funny how we met. I was on my way to work. I was on the way to take the bus to work, and this Jeep all of a sudden stopped me, like literally stopped me as I was about to cross the street and just cut me off. First of all, I was a little scared because what are you doing? And this is why I say Seattle men are so weird. Literally, he stops me and he goes, the stop sign said stop, so I had to stop and admire your beauty. I was like, whoa. That is so lame. I'm gonna just keep it a buck, y'all. He had a nice car, so I let him talk to me for a little bit. Second of all, I thought he was gay, okay? He could be bi, but I thought he was gay because he was on some, you were just so beautiful. Like, yes, girl. Like, you know how it is. Like, okay, thank you.
Very manly.
Thanks, girl. I was like, thanks, girl. Then he asked for my number. He was like, we should get coffee sometime. So I gave him my number and I go to work. And one thing about me, I don't like being bothered when I'm working. Like, I just started a new job. I just moved here. So when I'm working, I'm working. But not to him, I guess, because he continued to continuously text me throughout the day saying the corniest things you could ever imagine. Wow. I just couldn't believe it. He said something like, hello, you there? Man, like, be a man. To me, it's obsession. Because why would you consistently text somebody who's not texting you?
Kevin Samuels was right.
Why would you do that? And it happened to me again on the train. I met a guy on the train. I thought we were just having a fun little sexual tension moment. But no, he asked for my number. He literally ran down this bridge train or whatever and was like, I had to ask your number. And I was like, yeah, sure. I'm just so turned off by people who continuously keep texting me. It really blew my shit when he was like, hello, you there? Like, really? You are not talking to the bag. Do not text me like I am the bag. Like, but like I was saying, what really takes the cake in Seattle is that these guys want you to do the work. Like, they want you to talk to them, call them. I met a guy who, why can't you call me? Why do I have to call you? Totally not compatible, but he was hot. So that was already a turn off to me. I can't even tell if he's broke or...
You see this? You look like a man. Actually, you look like a running horse. Seriously, I'm looking at features like... She start he every time she talks. But what do you see? You see from all of them too many choices, and all of them will go down the line. And what did she do? She named how she can find a man, how it's not hard for her to find a man. Look at her, right? Imagine a guy of her caliber. He'd be struggling unless he has the personality, but because that's all that matters, really. It's not how you look. But too many choices. You're talking about different guys. The guy was giving you attention. Even her. Too much attention. You got to treat them how they are, man. Because she's a little off. She's a little ugly, I'll be honest. You got to treat her that way.
Couldn't agree more.
Look at the next one. Same problem.
Dating in Seattle as a black woman is very ghetto. Dating in Seattle as a plus size black woman is very ghetto because majority of the men that try to talk to me are just fetishizing me.
You can't make this shit up.
Like, they get a 2-in-1, a black fat girl. So I don't really have a great experience. Since I've been here, I've dated white.
She said a 2-in-1, a black fat girl. Like, that's something to celebrate. They get a 2-in-1. They're probably just trying to smash. You know you giving up them goods. They saw this is easy. A black girl get up fast, and a fat girl get up faster. Fast.
They get a 2-in-1, a black fat girl. So I don't really have a great experience. Since I've been here, I've dated white men. I've dated Indian men. The dates were, of course, great, but their intention just wasn't. And then, unfortunately, no shade, but the black men that I do date here, they're poor. Yeah, they're poor. Actually, one of the black men that I was dating here, come to find out, he was a whole, like, gigolo-ish, like, literally trying to sleep with women for, like, stability. Like, yeah, I keep saying I'm gonna do a story time on that, but it's a little embarrassing, so I don't know if I'm gonna share that. But if I do, it'll be right here. Yeah, it sucks. Don't try to do it. Come with a man.
Guys, you heard it here. I mean, same thing. Oh, I got men here, I got men there. No. Men are smashing. That's why she didn't have much to say about them. Because they all were looking for a good time and they weren't there for a long time.
For love. Girl, but let me tell y'all, I visited family in Seattle and I thought, let me try dating in Seattle. I matched with this guy on Hinge. He's super cute face. He's a teacher and I was just like, oh, that's so sweet. Same age, you know what I'm saying? And he's from Compton, LA, so we're both West Coast. And so I was just like, okay, this could be a little vibe. So he sends me a poem if I get your number. And so it works like that. He gets my number, he sends me the poem. Beautiful poem. Check this.
Cute ass poem.
Now after that poem and a few more texts, we definitely was ready to go on our first date.
We went bowling, and after 2 rounds we was ready to eat. Let's talk about how it took a turn.
Things get weird. So I let him know way prior. I actually even let him know on our first date that I have family and friends coming over and that it's this whole thing at my parents' house. So I don't know what my Saturday night's going to look like, but I know it's going to be pretty busy and I hope to go out that night, but I'll just let him know what my day looks like. Or my night looks like, really. And I did drop the ball. I'm not going to say that I didn't drop the ball with letting him know what I had going on. But I didn't think I dropped it this bad.
I'm here for boundaries, but damn crazy I'm with family.
Oh, let's take a look at this. Let me see. Crime scene investigation time. All right. I'll probably go out for sure tonight, though. So you should come out for sure. Yeah. I'll pull for sure. Where y'all going? I don't know. I have all my family on the way now. And I should get a good idea by 7-8. X-Stadium might be the way to go. I tried to tell you So meeting you there, or I can ride with y'all, or what? Hey, what we doing? I'm here. I can't read that. It's kind of small. For something, for that bounciness, I can't see. But damn crazy. I'm with family. Hey, sorry about yesterday. The party went late. All right.
But damn crazy, I'm with family.
And that was short lived. So I'm probably done dating in Seattle for a while, but I'm in Atlanta and wish me luck because I'm ready to mingle. I am single.
So you're done dating in Seattle. Browse by cities looking for men to date. Like, what are you doing? Like, you in Seattle and then now you're all the way in Atlanta? Like, man, they searching from city to city. Now, be safe, guys. Strap up because you know what goes on with that, right? Getting guys from different places and different spaces. And a lot of guys are getting in between. They won't share that with you. Of course not. Why would they?
Experiment, Seattleites, I need your help. All right, so I don't know if this is something that all states used to do, but there's something called misconnections, and it was something people did in the early aughts. I never really did it because I wasn't dating around that time because I was like a little fetus, but I wasn't a fetus, but like, you know what I mean, I was young. Anyway, it was something that people used to do on Craigslist when they miss. I'm only explaining it because some people might not know what I'm talking about. And the reason why I'm doing it today because I saw someone in real life and I was smitten. I was smitten. Didn't do anything, but I was smitten. And I figured, what would it really hurt to do this on TikTok, you know? It brings people together. Anyway, I told y'all I want to meet someone in person. I told you this is my mission. So I didn't do anything this time, and I should have because we were chit-chatting a little bit, but I was on the phone with my friend. Anyway, let me tell you the story. Walking around the Seattle downtown, like Capitol Hill area, and the first thing that I saw was the dog. But then I was like, oh, the human's also really cute. And one of the big things is that it was a husky, and that's why I was like squealing at first. I was like, oh my God, it's a husky. And then I looked at the human and I was like, whoa, swoon. Anyway, so I was chit-chatting with him. And I was like, oh, okay. But mind you, my friend is still on the phone with me. So she heard I'm screaming about this dog. And she's like, oh my God. While I'm on the phone. But it was like kind of distracting. And I was trying to like have a conversation with this person. Either way, it doesn't matter. So during this very short interaction, I was playing the dog. He was like trying to call the dog over. The dog's name is Blue. And I instantly was like, oh my God, Blue, my favorite color. I didn't say it to him. I kept it to myself because why would he care? But it was such a beautiful dog. It had like this brown coat. It was gorgeous. It was a gorgeous husky. Anyway, after that, I asked like, oh, is your dog like easy to train and stuff? And he was like, yeah, no, she's great. I got her from a rescue. Like she saved me. And I was like, anyway, the descriptors about this guy is that he's tall, he's white, he has dark features. Not helpful in Seattle, I know. But, or basically anywhere. But that's why I mentioned the dog, because the dog was beautiful. And I figured like saying the name and whatever. I mean, I can't imagine there being multiple huskies with brown fur with the name Blue, but I don't know, maybe. Anyway, this video could go somewhere or nowhere. Either way, I can't say I didn't try. I should have tried. I should have actually spoken to him.
Yeah, you should.
I know that. I know that. Either way, I don't know. What's it really gonna hurt?
Hey, ladies need to start shooting their shot. This is proof. But why didn't you ask him? What did she save you from? Right? Because then the guy says, yeah, I was on drugs real bad. She's asking him off the checklist, right? I'm on drugs real bad. He's talking, but I'm a millionaire. So she stops. Imagine that. She stops talking to him, sees him on TV with a Lamborghini at a big house. Because what do they always do? They hear something, red flag them right away. I bet you he would have said, yeah, she saved me. I was on bad drugs. But then come to find out, the man, after the dog saved him, he got off drugs. He became married after. Like, hear the whole story out. For instance, work with a man. Yes, work with a man. Help him build. And not just be there. Of course, you don't want a man that's just, a loser. But still, if you see potential in a man, you're not dating the potential. You're dating a guy that has a chance. Y'all struggling to find guys anyway. Like, come on now. Stop it.
Tired of being made to feel like I'm inadequate because I keep running into men who don't know what they want or they're not honest about it. I'm just tired. I'm tired of dating. I'm tired of getting to know people. I'm tired of spreading myself thin. I'm tired. It's draining. It's like,
This woman has been used. You see what happens when you've had too many people inside of you, right? All types of sperm. I know it sounds drastic. I know you're like, Jay, how do you get that? I'm looking at her age and it gets tiring. I'm imagining if I had a feminine womb and just nut after nut, like, I feel disgusting. You're not my husband. You're not nothing to me. Seriously, that's me. I mean, the way I think, you have to understand, I'm married now, right? I got married for a reason. I was looking for that. And I'm sure she is too. And this is what happens. What is she now? Take a guess. Maybe mid 30s. She's black. You know, black don't crack. She may be in the 40s. I can only imagine. But I can understand why she's tired. But let me let her continue.
I know everyone's favorite thing to say is focus on yourself. Just focus on yourself. And it's like, okay, yeah, I'll focus on myself. But myself is fine. Myself needs a partner. That's what myself needs. I know myself and myself knows that it needs a partner. Myself wants somebody to build a life with, and do the rest of my life with, and do fun things and make memories with. Myself wants companionship. You know? Like real love. Like, does it even exist anymore? I feel like it doesn't even exist. You know, like everybody's trying to be the flyest and the coolest and have all the money and do like all the shit that doesn't matter. God. The one thing that makes the world go round is love. Money is not it. The clothes you wear is not it. The car you drive is not it.
See, this is all after you've bitten the pill, right? You were told to chase your career, and you've done that. You finally realize it was all for naught. But that's how I say it, right? All for naught. All for nothing. I'll keep it clear. All for nothing. It was all for nothing. You wasted your time. You finally realize it now. How many guys did it take? How many bodies did it take to feel alone? Because you won't be honest until that. Go really sit on a therapy couch. I'm Therapist Jay. We're going to find you a man. But first, I need to hear the truth and the whole truth. Yeah, they can't do that. Let me go on to the next one.
For building that man, you know that. There's no AQA certificate, there's no GCSE, there's no A level, there's no BTEC, there's nothing. You don't even get a pat on the back. So everyone got mad at me when I said you shouldn't stay with a man just for romance. First of all, I said what I said, but let me explain why I said what I said. I don't think women understand when you make excuses for a man. He can't look after me for this, and he can't do this, and he can't do that, and he's just struggling right now, and he don't love you more for that. In fact, I think he probably dislikes you more the more you make excuses for him. He feels emasculated when he's around you because you're a reminder of what he can't do for you and himself. So sticking with a man whilst he's struggling makes no logical sense for a relationship. It doesn't. He needs to struggle on his own.
Women are different. We thrive off community and support. Men, let them suffer. Because I promise you one thing, when he's up, he's not going to say, oh my God, my wife was so loyal. She built me from the ground up. Let me reward her. Not every man's like that. They're going to go find the woman that they actually want. And they resent you the more you help them. So when a man's down bad, leave him there. And he's not even making an effort to pay your bills. He's not making an effort to make your life easier in any single way. Leave him there.
Same thing. And that's what men are doing nowadays. Leaving women there. All the time. You hear them saying, I don't want struggle, love, pay my bills, pay this, and that. Leave them there. That's what we're doing. Leaving you there.
For creating relationship content or even watching relationship content on here, but I saw this video that I have to talk about because the girl was so on the money. She was talking about Nelly and Ashanti. Now, just a quick note here, I don't care. If she likes it, I love it, and I mean that sincerely, wholeheartedly. If Ashanti likes it, girl, go ahead. I do not care. I probably won't watch their show because of his mess, but if she likes it, I love it. So the girl makes this video and she makes the point that a black suburban girl who wanted for nothing, that marries a black man that perhaps didn't have a lot of his needs met, maybe grew up in poverty, that is going to be a recipe for disaster when it comes to marriage. And I sat over here and said, because I was like, oh, baby, on the money. Ask me how I know. And the craziest part about it was I had just had this really detailed, in-depth conversation over brunch with a friend who had a similar experience just this weekend. I saw that video and I bookmarked it to send it to her. And this morning I woke up and she had sent it to me. And she was like, girl, because it was so on the money. And what I told the friend, which is basically what that video was talking about, I was talking to a therapist and we were going into like my past relationships, right? And I was talking about an ex, and she said, is your ex a black man? I said, yeah. She said, okay, so listen. Black men that see their mother struggle want to see you struggle. I'll say that again. She said, a black man that sees their mother struggle wants to see you struggle. They think there's worthiness. They are virtuous.
I got to stop her right there. And she took that in and said, that's all black men. I would have fired a therapist right there. Let a therapist say anything, even think about saying it. What are you thinking about? Fired. I'm Donald Trump. Fired. Because his mother's struggling, he wants to see you struggle? No. That's not all black men. What if she takes a census on all black men with single moms? That's not true. That's so far from the truth. Some black men that have single moms actually probably don't want a woman struggling. And they wouldn't want to see a woman struggle. They're probably going to be more concerned. I'm sure you're going to find a lot that do, but not every black man. That's so far from the truth. They will believe anything. That's what drives men crazy. Like, you guys heard what I just heard. So all black men want to see black women struggle because mothers struggle? Huh? Thank y'all for watching. Other than that, peace out. See y'all next video. Coming.